Well, hello, and welcome to Kara Cares Beauty for You video for May. I'm super excited to come to you today and tell you about a really great product that will give you a fabulous matte yet just bright finish for your face for the summer. So I know everyone's thinking about summer now that it is May. And so what you want to be using, what I'm going to show you today, is how to use a translucent powder. And so a translucent powder it's different than a mineral powder because it's translucent. So it has no color to it. It's not going to give you any extra coverage for your face. So if you're running coverage, don't use a translucent powder for coverage. It's something that you use in addition to a liquid foundation. You don't want to use it with a mineral foundation because mineral foundation already sets itself, and that's what a translucent powder does. It helps to set your foundation. And also, it's different than a mineral powder because it's super fine. It actually is made out of minerals like a mineral powder is, but it's not a foundation. It's a finishing product. But you can use it by itself too. So if you are into like a really supernatural look for summer, you can actually just dust your translucent powder on your face without any foundation. So I'll tell you a little bit more about that as I'm applying the powder. But as you can see, it's kind of like a white, formula. I don't know if you can actually see it or not. But how you're going to put it on is just like you put on a mineral foundation. So you put it on right after your foundation. As you can see, I don't have any kind of blush on or anything because it finishes your foundation. It doesn't necessarily finish your face. So you're going to just dump a little bit into the top right there. And because this formula is so fine, you really do not need a lot. If you've been using a loose powder to set your foundation, you're actually going to use a lot less of a translucent powder because the crystals weigh less, not the crystals, but the little powder part weighs less, and so it's going to take a lot less to put on your face. So actually I'm just going to take a little bit in the brush, just like you would a mineral powder. And now if you have oily skin, you want to really kind of pat this onto your T-zone so it can kind of more control your oil. So you're just going to kind of pat it on your cheeks and your nose and your forehead, maybe your chin too, if you get a little oily there. And then the rest of your face, you can just basically smooth it right on over it, like that. And so what the translucent powder does is it actually has light reflectors in it, so it helps to diffuse the light to give you a really smooth finish. It's also going to help to control excess oil on your face, so it helps to control your shine too. I don't know if you guys can notice my face really looks smoother after I did that. And so it's really going to give you a super bright finish for your foundation. And so you can use this with any cream foundation. Like I said, you just don't want to use it with a mineral powder foundation because it's not really going to do anything for that. And so if you're using this without foundation, you just want to do the same thing. Just don't put on your foundation and know that this isn't going to give you any coverage, but it's just kind of going to give you another type of more flawless finish to your face. So it could be a really great option for that. So in this translucent powder is the Mary Kay translucent powder, and it does have a little nifty closer right there, so you can open it and close it so it doesn't come out of your powder, just like that. And now a lot of people, they are concerned with powders or foundations because sometimes, you know, when you have pictures taken, there's like a bright flash, especially if you're going to weddings or something this summer, your face ends up looking white. Well, good to know that you do want to look for a translucent powder that's talc free because that's what makes your face look white when there's a flash. And so the Mary Kay foundation is talc free, so it's not going to give you a super white looking face. It just kind of brightens your whole face and smooths everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. As I'm looking at my hair, I just got it cut. But I hope you enjoyed that and enjoy your flawless face for May with your translucent powder. And of course, if you're my customer, ask me about our May specials on your translucent powder. And have a great day!